distribution. Q15. The foreign direct investment FDI is an enabler of economic growth since it enhances productivity by bringing capital, skills and technology to the host country. In 2016, the government has brought most of the sectors under automatic approval route, except a small negative list comprising atomic energy, manufacture of cigars and tobacco, real estate business, lottery, gambling and chip fund, etc. With these changes, India is now one of the most open economies in the world for FDI. However, government introduced composite caps in the FDI policy permitting 100% FDI through automatic route in retail trading of food products with unqualified condition that such food products have to be manufactured and or produced in India. Hence, option B is correct. Q16.C. In a modern economy, people hold money broadly from two motives: transaction motive and speculative motive. Transaction motive refers to expenditures of an individual, while under speculative motive an individual may hold her wealth in the form of landed property, bullion bonds, money, etc. Total demand for money in an economy is, therefore, composed of transaction demand and speculative demand. The former is directly proportional to real GDP and price level, whereas the latter is inversely related to the market rate of interest. Liquidity trap is a situation when expansionary monetary policy increase in money supply does not increase the interest rate of market income and hence does not stimulate economic growth. It is the situation in which prevailing interest rates are low and savings rates are high, making monetary policy ineffective. The liquidity trap is the situation in which prevailing interest rates of market are low and savings rates are high, making monetary policy ineffective. In a liquidity trap, consumers choose to avoid bonds and keep their funds in savings because of the prevailing belief that interest rates will soon rise. Because bonds have an inverse relationship to interest rates, many consumers do not want to hold an asset with a price that is expected to decline. Hence statements 1 and 2 are correct. Q17. Scientists have proven the existence of a new form of matter called excitonium, which was first theorized almost 50 years ago by Harvard theoretical physicist Bert Halpern. Researchers from University of California and University of Illinois studied non-doped crystals of a transition metal, dechalcogenide titanium diselenide 1T2. Excitonium exhibits macroscopic quantum phenomena, like a superconductor, and is made up of excitons, particles that are formed in a very strange quantum mechanical pairing. The team used a novel technique called momentum-resolved electron energy loss spectroscopy (MELS) for the study. With their new technique, the group was able to measure collective excitations of the low-energy bosonic particles, the paired electrons and holes. The findings, published in the journal Science, hold great promise for unlocking further quantum mechanical mysteries. Q18. The statement 1 is correct. The urban local bodies, including municipalities, were constituted as per the Constitution's 74th Amendment Act, which is also known as Nagarpalika Act. Statement 2 is correct. As per Article 243(1), every municipality, unless sooner dissolved under any law for the time being in force, shall continue for 5 years from the date appointed for its first meeting. Statement 3 is incorrect. As per Article 243(b), for the offices of chairpersons in the municipalities shall be reserved for the scheduled castes, the scheduled tribes and women in such manner as the legislature of a state may, by law, provide. 6 www.visionis.in copyright Vision IACE. Q19. India is considered one of the world's 17 megadiverse countries in terms of biodiversity. There is diversity of ecological habitats like forests, grassland, wetlands, coastal and marine ecosystems, and desert ecosystems. India has 4 global biodiversity hotspots. Himalaya includes the entire Indian Himalayan region and the falling in Pakistan, Tibet, Nepal, Bhutan, China and Myanmar. Indo-Burma includes the entire northeastern India except Assam and Andaman group of islands and Myanmar, Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia and southern China. Sundalands includes Nicobar group of islands and Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines, Western Ghats and Sri Lanka includes the entire Western Ghats and Sri Lanka. Hence, the answer is D. Q20. The statement 1 is not correct. Dr. Nehru was the first Indian to become member of British Parliament. WC. Monarch Jat was the first president of the Indian National Congress. Statement 2 is correct. Lord Satyendra Prasanna Sinha, a leading lawyer of the Calcutta High Court, was the first Indian Advocate General of Bengal, the first Indian to become a member of the Viceroy's Council, the first Indian to become a member of the British Ministry, and the first Indian governor of an Indian province, then Bihar and Orissa. Sinha was a political moderate and believed Indians should campaign for political rights through constitutional means alone. Statement 3 is correct. Popularly known as Dada Saheb, Ganesh Vasudev Mavalankar, the first Speaker of the Lok Sabha, was born on November 27, 1888. Ganesh Vasudev Mavalankar remained Speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly till the midnight of August 14 to 15, 1947, when, under the Indian Independence Act, 1947, the Central Legislative Assembly and the Council of States ceased to exist and the Constituent Assembly of India assumed full powers for the governance of the country. Mavalankar continued to occupy the office of the Speaker throughout the Provisional